This particular video right here, I ran across because I was watching it and it just was completely outrageous. Some of the things that I was hearing, in my opinion. Um, Real quick, because the video is long enough, I don't really want to extend it any more than it already is. But the moral of the story is there's this understanding, I guess, that people have about relationships that, man, I just don't know. I just have, when I listen to people talk about relationships, I have no interest in dating at all. Um, you know what? I'm not gonna put my own personal opinion or perspective, my own personal preference on it. What I will say is, it's not logical, and it doesn't match up with reality. We're not robots. We're not. We are conscious, emotional creatures. We are not ruled by money. We are not. Money is meaningless. It doesn't really have any more value than what we give it. The value that money has is what we give it. So the real value is within us. We base our relationships off of money. We base our opinions of people off of material possessions, money. Everything that we value is financial in some aspect. But at the end of the day, you could be on an island and you're still going to be a human being. You can be away from all of this, everything, and still be fulfilled, right? You can be in the middle of all of this and not be fulfilled, right? I don't, I truly feel like I don't understand what people are actually looking for, because what they say, the things they say they're looking for, don't look like the things that they're going to get. This was a conversation about with men and women, and it was about dating, and it was about the whole conversation they were having in regards to dating was about, we're valuing it based off of how much you spend. And not every man will tell you, but any man can tell you that money does not equal how I feel about you. A lot of men don't have the money, they don't want to spend it, right? But the important part is, the guys that do have it, that women are looking for, love to spend it because they don't have to care about you. And I want, as a woman, for you to understand, when you're looking for a man to get to have a certain financial value to you, I guess, if it's a trade, if he gives you that, you ain't get nothing else. If you're looking for a man that's giving you money, you won't get fulfillment. If you're looking for a man that's giving you fulfillment, you might get both. You probably will get both, because a man that's looking to give you a man that you find that you can both be fulfilled with, he's going to be stable mentally, financially, and emotionally, right? If you looking, somebody just giving you, like, if a guy got money and he's spending it off the rip, he is buying you. If a man is taking out the time to spend an exorbitant amount of money on you, it's so he doesn't have to value you or invest himself internally in you. If he is not spending his money, if in giving you his time, he is investing something substantial in you. He is trying to give you exactly what you need. I don't know what you're looking for, but that is what you need. Somebody who's putting the money to the side so that he has to do more with his hands, with his mouth, with his mind, with his time. He's doing that for you, and he's investing it, and he's tuned in, and he's listening. He took you somewhere that he want to talk, that you got to talk, and interact with each other. It's quiet, so you have to be each other's entertainment. He wants to see what your energy is. He wants to see what it's like to be with you. If you're not getting that, you're not getting nothing that you need, and you're not where you want to be. That's period.
Park.
No. Say it, don't.
Walk in the park or a coffee date. Don't waste money on women because guess what?
Oh, no.
You're going to waste money because this is the thing. You go on a dinner date, you're going to spend what, £100, £120. You might not get that money
Minimum
back.
500.
Also,
But go on.
If you are expecting to pay that much,
First of all, 500 minimum is crazy. 500 pounds is like $700. How much does it cost to feed two people? Like, I wouldn't even try to force myself to eat that much to spend that much money on it. And then at that point, it's like, who's to say you even want to spend the time that it would take to spend that much money with this person? Like, having a minimum is crazy.
that's sickening. No. 500 is crazy, but no, I think it should be coffee date.
Do you know what I think?
But
I think it should be park. Meet me at the park.
And then it's like, I don't even really see the point in putting a budget on a date, like gauging it by how much is spent, because there's not the amount of money spent doesn't equal the effort that a person is putting in. It's like, the more money you spend, generally, the less you gotta do. The less you spend, the more you're gonna have to actually physically do. So like the more money a guy spend, that's like he bound not to try that hard, for real. He paying you to not have to spend so much effort. So like because if you gauging what his actions mean by saying the more he spends, the more he cares, the more he's investing, the more effort he's putting in, then the money literally takes the place of all that, because he could just spend the money without it. Like, if you say that it only matter how much you spend, then I could just go spend $800 on something that's not worth $800, just to say that I put in $800 worth of effort. And if you only care about the price tag, then I get away with it. Like, I just bought how you feel about me at that point, instead of earning it with my actions. It's for you. Like, you spend more, you ain't gotta do much.
So you can kill me.
I promise you, if a guy says meet me at the park, click.
That's good though. That's good because that tells
Might not be safe.
Park is a bit. Alright, cool, I get that. But coffee, little, what's it? £10 maximum. £10 you're gonna pay.
Hold on.
See,
£10.
yeah.
If a guy took...
For one, again, I'm not really taking sides, man, but like, if you gon' putting a maximum on a date, putting a maximum on your engagement with somebody's time is just as ridiculous as putting a minimum on it. Like, all the effort you put into trying to figure out how much it's gonna cost and making sure you spend the right amount of money, or you don't spend too much money. That's how much effort you not spending in just thinking about how to get to know this person, for real. Like, it don't have to be a financial query. It doesn't have to be and from the pursuer's perspective, why even bother worrying about how the other person is going to take what you do, how you feel? Because if that's really how you feel, The only thing that's gonna make you happy is somebody accepting that. And if you go about not expressing how you really feel and what you really want, then you're gonna have to keep not a part of yourself apart from that person, because they didn't accept it when they accepted you. Right? They didn't even know that it's there. You gotta reintroduce them. You gotta reintroduce yourself to that person with those parts of you that you left out.